Hello and welcome back, everyone, to KCD 2. We're here, and just a mic check, check. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's been a little while. I'm not sure if it's been 2 weeks, but it feels like longer. But glad to see you all back here. We're continuing where we left off, and during the thumbnail making of today's episode, I realized where we were, and yeah, we got a couple interesting quests in store for today. We have Necessary Evil, which Lord von Bergow was asking us to take care of a prisoner that they had captured and see if we can get some information out of him. And on the other hand, once we get the information, we gotta figure out what we want to do with it, because, well, some interesting things are coming up here. So, hope you enjoy, everyone. Let's go ahead and load it up. For all of you just joining, welcome. Glad you could make it. Pop your head into chat and say hi when you arrive, and looking forward to seeing you. Let's go ahead and start where we left off on our last exit save. Hello, Ella. So, I'm actually going to start at the start of the quest here. Necessary Evil. Speak with Capon. Let's start there. Oh, is there a follow command? Can you use that? So down to the torture chambers we go today, and we'll see what we can get out of him. It's a little unsavory, and Henry and Sir Hans really don't want to do this, but it's kind of the only way that they're that von Bergow is gonna actually allow them to properly hand their letter in.
God bless.
Or talk about what they want to talk about with them. Just a little awkward.
Oh.
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. Besides, from what you said, you don't particularly mind dirty work.
You're right. In short, it's our task.
But don't get the wrong idea. I'm also hoping we'll manage it without nasty shit.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have minions.
We're the minions.
Only now the minions are...
Us.
I guess both of us, huh?
True. Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can. So, it's up to us again.
Follow command. Also, what is slow walk there? Tap lock, huh? Yes, tap lock, slow walk. Okay. So
Torturing
it is
people.
actually interesting because
What have I gotten myself into?
it is possible to torture the victim too much. So just FYI, people, be careful. Don't kill him. Bad idea.
Shit.
And Sir Hans really isn't all that interested in the torture business. Fair enough. Henry's not too fond of it either.
Good to see you.
Oh, let's not draw a sword on the guard.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Oh, God. After you, Henry.
Oh, here we are. Armor is also slightly battered. Need to repair
New
that.
blood? Did the last two get tired?
Yes, the,
We're not trusty guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
he looks a little familiar.
I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergow thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you? If you're not guards.
I suppose we could tell him.
My name is Henry, and this is Hans Capon.
Sir Hans Capon to you.
I mean, that seems.
We're
a
here
little
at the
bit
behest of
too
Lord von Bergow, but we're not his soldiers.
Vermin just the same.
formal to be talking to a prisoner like that.
You know what? Let's try it the easy way. If you tell us what we want to know, nothing will happen to you.
Fuck off, bastard!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men
You're
have tried.
doing real good at
So
this,
take
Sir
those
Hans.
tongues and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
Let's just look at the tongs for now.
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
All right. What are we going to say, huh?
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Where's that band of yours hiding?
I suppose we've got, what is this, coercion? That's the higher of our stats right now. Probably because our charisma is decently high.
I'll ask again. Where's your camp? You think you're real important, eh? A tough nut. A hero. Only you're just a poor wretch living a shitty, wasted life among outlaws. No one respects you, and no one likes you.
Oh,
Not
right.
even your bandit cronies. Even if you somehow slipped away back to your lair, wherever it is, do you think they'll thank you? No fucking way.
Nebakov. It's Nebakov.
I knew that. I was just seeing if you'd tell the truth.
Go to hell.
How did you manage that?
Old Nebak is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with one finger up our noses.
Just who are you people? I doubt you're just common bandits.
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate of this land. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by sellouts like you.
Bollocks! You're nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for coin. You're no different than bandits. So don't try to turn your crimes into something noble. I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language you understand.
Wow, intimidating, Sir Han.
Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
Coercion seems
Your
to be
leader. Who is he? You think you can impress him, do you? By how heroic and tough you are. But you know how it really is? You're nothing to them. They've probably written you off long ago. Am I right?
Exactly.
The world is full of ingratitude. You're here trying to hold your tongue like a monk under a vow of silence, and they couldn't care less.
Yeah, it does
Well,
sound kind of pointless.
There's
but,
some truth in
for
that.
a reason.
I don't know him very well. They call him Jan.
Is that it?
I really don't know nothing. I ain't been with him long. But he seems like a straight-up bloke. He's got good ideas, and nobody would dare to go against him.
Yeah, great idea. Let's go take the castle, shall we?
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
I don't remember.
Now, there's no point in denying it. We know Istvan well.
A bit too well, I'd say.
Look, I'll tell you about him, but only because he's odd anyway.
Finally, something we can agree on.
How do you mean? Odd?
He seemed lily-livered to me. A coward. He avoids combat like the devil does crosses.
Does he have a special sword?
What special sword? Dobradilla.
Henry!
Does he, or doesn't he?
I don't know about any fucking sword!
We could torture him a little bit. He's been
To
compliant
hell
so
with you.
far. Suppose we could spare him. We can give our word. Well, we already did. We can keep it.
Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Bergow.
You must tell me.
He's just doing pretty
After
well.
all, he's the one responsible for your suffering. If it weren't for him, you wouldn't be rotting here.
That's a load of bollocks.
Oh, is it? If he really wanted to help you, von Bergow wouldn't come out of it alive. I want that bastard's name, now!
Kurva!
The name, say the name!
Olda! Sabine!
The groom! That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others?
Yeah, I really hope
Once
the
von
others aren't
Bergow
involved,
finds out.
'cause I like them.
All hell will break loose. But the people from the fortress are innocent. They know nothing.
Welcome
Gnarly.
back, James. Glad to see you.
Agnes! Good lord!
If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands.
Von Bergow isn't a
up a little,
madman. He'll meet justice out fairly.
My arse!
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck. That
This
was
the
you.
same group, huh?
I knew I saw you somewhere before. And I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers! You goddamn monsters! My innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Bergow's side deserve to die.
Yeah, we're not even on his side. We're kind of just emissaries.
But we're not on von Bergow's side.
Okay, you don't need to
We
say
came
like
to him
that,
to
then.
negotiate an end to this senseless war. Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
We could smack him.
Nah, you're not worth the effort. I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Bergow has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Bergow too. I pray someone will send you
We'll
there.
leave more torture for the others.
Soon.
Just for the sake of it. Not even for extracting information.
How do you feel?
Well, it's not a pleasant feeling. But I'm glad that in the end we didn't have to, you know.
I reckon he told us everything we wanted to know.
Yes, good work. There's some fella called Jan in charge. They occupied Nebakov, and that bastard Istvan joined them. But what he came out with in the
Jan
end about
the
that
name of-
Samine being an ally,
Old as
I just can't understand it.
father?
Why? For God's sake,
It isn't,
has
right?
Samine turned against von Bergow? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it? Old Semine.
Old Semine
Gnarly.
is.
I hope they're
named
innocent.
Jan, isn't he?
But either way,
I don't remember
looks like
fully.
a terrible mess.
Well, that's exactly why I think we should keep the news about young Semine's
I mean,
involvement to ourselves for now.
We don't want to blow the
I'm not
incident
so
up before
sure,
we know
Henry. Von Bergow trusted in us. Won't be tired as if he ever discovers we lied to him. But do what you think is right.
Bastards! You'll get yours one fucking day.
Mind where you're going.
more. Yeah.
Otherwise,
Off
I'll
to
have
report
the
to.
look for him.
Maybe he just popped out and will be
okay.
right back.
He has no business popping out when I have work for him to do. I'm grateful.
Yeah, let's go report back to Lord von Bergow. Where's he at? That's weird. He's not in his usual place. Where is he? Apparently he's on this level.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Sorry. Not even sure where this is.
Who do we have here?
Good day, sir. I bring news from the torture chamber.
We will not talk about that here. Come to the hall, so Burgrave Hashek can hear it too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
Let's be careful of that option. Young Semine is in league with the bandits. Yeah, that's gonna cause some issues. Perhaps we could smooth things out, ideally, with old Semine and Gnarly in the bunch.
We've confirmed the information about Nebakov. The bandits are holed up there. The ones who've been ambushing your men throughout the region.
And us as well.
We will take
Fun
care
fact,
of them
there's
soon.
another achievement if you don't give up Semine. Which is fun. Let's see. Let's talk about
The
Istvan
prisoner
Toth,
confirmed that Istvan
'cause
Toth
apparently he's
is with
there.
them.
Ah. That man in black
'Cause he
armor.
couldn't just
yes?
stay.
I remember
Couldn't
you
just
mentioned
stay
him.
gone after
Precisely.
KCD one.
Black armor.
We gotta deal with him again.
Black as his soul.
I mean, we gotta get that sword
understand
back
you don't
eventually,
like him.
anyways.
That he's only one man.
Right?
I'm more interested
still has
in
a
that
sword.
pack as a whole.
Your suspicions about the folk in the region haven't proved true. It seems the bandits are working on their own.
That doesn't sound right to me.
Because it isn't.
Are
I'm
you
gonna shut up
absolutely
now.
sure?
Yes, sir.
Nobody could be such a fool as to stand against you, sir.
Perhaps.
Is he talking about us?
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got quite a lot out of him. Certainly more than your men managed, Hashek.
But, sir,
And all we did was talk
In
to him
any
nicely.
event, the die has been cast. We will wait until my vassals in the vicinity muster up, and then march on the Nebakov.
certainly, sir.
And, sir, before that, could we discuss that matter of ours?
Oh, yes. Right. we
Soon
came
I shall
here for
throw a
reason.
feast, so we can discuss the plan of attack with the other lords. Of course, you shall be my guests. But now, go and rest. We have a long day ahead of us.
Yes, sir. Very well.
What do we have to do before we
Henry, come for me
get
this
going
evening.
here?
We'll go there together.
Ah, you're approaching a crucial point. Watch out, you're approaching a key point in the story. Once you talk to Capon, free access to the world will be restricted for a while. All side quests except for Demons of Trotsky can be completed later. You know, there's one thing that I would like to complete. Okay, there's necessary evil done. That was actually pretty quick. That was a very short quest compared to a lot of things, actually. One thing I would like to do, though, is apparently we've got the last of the brawler quests, best for last. Apparently I entirely forgot to do that one. And it's just a little bit of a fight, so... And it says, talk to him this evening. What is the time? It is morning, so... We do have a little bit of time that we could use for something other than sleeping.
Why the long face?
Oh, I've just got this nasty premonition.
Alright. Oh yeah, how's our, I just wanted to check, how's our horseback, skill? Oh, we got a lot of things to sell, too. Once we get to a proper merchant, perhaps. Oh boy. Vitality, we're waiting for Red Mist and Revenant, right? Yes, we are. Which will take another 2 levels. Agility, we are holding off on that one as well. We've got 3 points in agility. Yikes. And speech. We're gonna grab Dreaded Warrior? I think so. Ah, battle cries. Interesting. Let's see. We had here Silver Tongue, added up to the martial art. Or mystic arts, not martial arts. We have Artisan, Battle Cry. We had Battle Cry 2. Dreaded Warrior 2, and Final Offer was the other one. Okay, I'll grab Dreaded Warrior. Battle Cry. I don't actually know how to do that. How does one Battle Cry? Oh, right. Isn't that an option? Oh, and we also deal 10% more damage after a Battle Cry? Interesting. I mean, we gotta remember to do that more often. I think it's using the function commands during combat. Ooh, we could also go pacifist or warmonger. Okay, I just wanted to look at our horseback skills. Marksmanship, unarmed. Horsemanship. We are almost level 20. Once we get to level 20, we really won't have to worry about riding our horse everywhere. Unless they can go up higher than level 20. Which I feel like, have we confirmed that that's possible yet? Yeah, like our stealth skills already all the way up to 22. So, perhaps we can do more than what I originally thought. Because originally I had planned out a few perks that I was going to grab.
Nice and so.
With the assumption that we were only going to get a certain amount. We had looked at everything. Okay.
Whoa!
Every time you gotta get off the horse and get back on to just reset and kill the horse. No, you're not encumbered. Suck it up. Where are we heading? The wrong way, actually.
Quick!
I would like to hang right here. And then head up and around. And then up north. So yeah, like, some of our skills, like, we'll be able to get a lot more perks than we originally thought. So I think we can be... And that's why I was being so hesitant to actually level a bunch of these things up. Because I thought, we've only got 8, and there's a lot of good perks here. So which ones do we choose? Fortunately, it doesn't seem we have to make that decision. Also, I'm going to take a little shortcut here. Here we are. So, if you're familiar with the Brawler quest line, we had a few fights to do. Starting off with Melee at the Mill, which started in... This is Nebakov. I'm looking at... Wow, there's a lot of quests to start over there. Lower Semi Mill had a couple quests. There was Melee at the Mill, and then we went off to Zhelyov at the Wagner's Inn, did a little fighting there. And then, to kind of get the Grand Champion title, we had to go way up here and find the Trotsky Grandmaster, who apparently is kind of the best brawler of the bunch. I could trade with this guy. I'm going to talk with him, I think.
Do you live here all alone? In a wilderness like this?
What wilderness? Walk a few paces and you come to a bloody great castle. And I'm not really alone. Animals are company too.
I understand. I prefer being on my own as well.
But don't think I'm a hermit. People sometimes come to get ointments or herbs, and I'm glad to see them. But greeting neighbors and listening to gossip every day? I'd rather not, thanks.
Not exactly
It's
a social
true,
butterfly
I
of a
don't
guy,
always sleep
but he can
easy
talk.
here.
That's good.
The castle may as well not be there for all the protection it gives me. You
Yeah.
get strange people wandering around from time to time. The kind best avoided by honest folk. My advice to you is to be careful. I recently saw 2 vagabonds like that. No doubt they don't think I'm worth the effort. But I still lock the door every night and push a bench up against it.
Where exactly did you come across them?
In the rocks
Wisdom's
above my cottage.
important.
Be careful if you go there.
Okay, apparently we learned of an enemy camp. That's kind of cool.
Why did you become a herbalist?
Let me guess. It seems like a woman's work to you, eh?
No, I didn't mean it like that. It's just that the only herbalists I know are women. You're the first male one I've met.
My grandmother taught me everything I know. She used to take me with her to the forest and told me something about every herb she picked. What it's called,
That's cool.
where it grows,
Sounds like a fun
what it's good
relationship.
for. And in the evenings,
Could be anyways.
she tested me mercilessly on everything.
Oh,
If
yeah,
I made
like
a
I said, it
single
could be.
mistake, I got a slap on the ear.
You memorized everything? No recipes?
Why? I keep all the recipes in my head and measure out the ingredients by eye.
Isn't it dangerous not knowing the exact amounts and mixing the potions by eye?
Maybe for me. If I lick my fingers while crushing some herb Paris, for instance. But I've never poisoned anyone yet. Well, at least not by mistake.
Fair enough.
But people trust you anyway, since they buy salves and healing potions from you.
What else can they do? The only real apothecary here is Emmerich, and he charges a lot. Besides, he moved here from the city.
I want to see what
Show
he
me
has
your-
to trade. I don't assume that we're going to be able to sell him much. Oh, maybe. That's probably not worth anything, though. Cinnamon? Yeah, those things aren't really worth it, but I'll go ahead and sell a bit. And those things aren't exactly suitable for human consumption. Let's get rid of them. Oh, 10 of those. And somehow we can still get a little something off of it. Walnuts, wine. So we got what? Walnuts, perch, beef, and that's all left. We can sell this. Sure. Oh, how much does this guy have? 210. Not bad. I'd rather keep the alchemy stuff on us. Oh, and I'm gonna actually keep this jewelry on us as well. See if we can sell these silver cups. Oh boy, that chalice is worth quite a pretty penny. Could we sell anything else? Silver chalice. $279. Okay, we will leave behind the chalice then. And anything else? Oh, is there anything that we want to buy from? I suppose that's something we could do. And maybe we can work things out that way. Reduces loss of health, slows bleeding. Aqua Vitalis recipe. Could be useful. Bowman's Brew, maybe. Maybe. Let's see, what else we got here? Painkiller Brew. Suppresses injury effects, reduces how much maximum stamina decreases with health. Yeah, may as well. No idea what that is. I'll take it. Sure. We'll see how that goes. So we gotta pay 47. See if we can sell them a bit more. Like the chalice. Golden chalice. No. Maybe a couple golden cups. Oh wait, we only have one golden cup. And boy, the chalices, golden cups, they are pricey. Still gotta pay 18 here. I suppose we'll go ahead and sell this then. We
Worried
should be
about
able
the
to
price,
haggle
though?
for a good price.
Do we have a deal?
That's quite a sum. Lower your price a bit and we'll make a deal. Aye, you'll convince me with that
Okay.
price.
There we got
Thank you, and take care.
got a little bit of knowledge. We really came here for something else though.
So you're that Grand Master?
What did you call me? Who's been telling you stories about me?
It's just that I've heard you're the best fighter far and wide.
Ah, so that's what this is about. I haven't been called that in a long while, lad. And who might you be?
My name's Henry, and I know a bit about fighting myself. I reckon I've beaten every fighter in the region, so I got sent to you.
You mean to beat me too, eh? I don't know. I'm getting too old for this sort of thing.
I came all the way here to see you. I'm giving you the chance to hit me with impunity. Do I
Wonder how
really
old
have to
this
try
guy
to
is.
convince you?
At least embarrassment doesn't hurt. But bruises, cuts, and a broken nose, on the other hand.
I've been through a lot worse. You won't dissuade me with that.
All right then. If it's really what you want, let's dance. But I have two conditions.
Let's hear 'em.
First of all, we'll only fight once.
Oh.
I don't want you begging for a rematch
got
when
one
you
shot,
lose.
huh?
And second, the fight ends when one of us gives up.
Oh boy.
I don't
I
want
haven't
to
played
have
this
to
game
try
in a
to
little while,
revive
so
you.
we
Got
gotta
it?
brush off our skills real fast.
All right, agreed. Should we get right
See how
into
we
it?
go.
Fine. Let's get this over with. Let's go over there, so you don't trample my herbs. Ready?
Oh, father.
So what's it gonna be?
Oh.
Fucking hell!
Okay, we got a little
I'll
bit of
tell you.
damage on him.
Men used to fight better. Fuck you!
I don't know if Master Strikes are available in unarmed. I'm beginning to think they are.
I'm too old for this shit. I'll tell you, men used to fight better.
Oh, can I not dodge? Ow.
Don't be a coward and attack.
There we go. How's that for an attack? Oh, we're out of stamina. Let's back
I'm
up
too
for a
old
bit.
for this shit. Take that! Don't be a coward
Oh, we
and
got some
attack.
bonus in unarmed. There it is. Come on, keep him on the defense. There we go. We got him.
You really gave me a licking, lad.
That was
Who'd have
definitely
thought you had it
tougher.
in you?
You pack a hell of a punch yourself. For a herbalist, that is.
Well, now what? I'd hate to send you home empty-handed,
I didn't
we got a
challenge
new
you for
combo
money.
for unarmed.
and I'm not
I didn't
offering
know
you
combos
any.
existed for unarmed.
Let me clean up your wounds at least.
That'd be
Or I
cool.
could show you how to treat them yourself. What do you say?
Actually, why not? I could stay for a little while.
That's more like it. And listen, what if that moment were to last a little longer? I have some lovely
What if he's
aged
got
meat
some
here.
skills
We
to
could
teach
chat a
us?
while. I don't
That's a
get
good
many
question
visitors
because
here.
we've got a lot of herbalism skill already.
Did you say mead?
Homemade, my friend. Come, let's have a toast.
Don't
to
get
our
too
fight.
drunk, Henry. 3 hours in the middle of the day.
Come on, have another with me.
Another one? This will be
Henry,
the 7th,
that's too
I
many.
think. I'm not a fish.
Don't be like that. You can't leave now anyway. You just puke in my flower bed and fall asleep on an anthill somewhere.
Well, that's your fault for living in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
It has its benefits too, you know.
Aye? And what benefits?
I'm my own master here. I don't give a flying toss about what's happening somewhere in the village.
Sounds pretty boring.
You might be surprised. It can get pretty scary in the woods at night. Especially now, with all those bandits roaming the region.
Aren't you afraid they'll come here?
What would they do here? I'm just a dirty herbalist with a hut full of dried plants. Unless they're at death's door themselves.
What would you do if someone like that came to you?
I don't rightly know myself. A broken leg or a dagger in the gut hurts everyone the same. That's true. But when I just think about that scum going off and killing someone the next day, it sends chills down my spine.
Yep, fair enough.
Isn't it a bit of a lonely life?
Don't make me out to be some kind of hermit. I get people coming here for herbs, salves, and once in a blue moon, someone comes and challenges me to a fight.
Does that happen often?
Not the fighting part, but people have been coming here for herbs more and more often. If they're polite and ask nicely, I even let them pay me back later. Times are tough.
What made you move to this lonely place?
You think someone forced me?
Oh, wow. We've got 20 in speech and charisma.
Well, you just don't seem like someone who'd spend his days weeding gardens. It seems to me like you're running away from something.
You know what, Henry? You're a solid bloke, so I'll tell you what happened. When I was about your age, I worked as a hired hand in Troskowitz, where this girl took a liking to me. Sarah was her name, but I wasn't interested in her, and I told her right away, but trouble still found me anyway.
Did that drive you into the wilderness?
Not right away. First I tried to settle down in Takov, but my past caught up with me there too. So I went a little further, but it always ended up the same. That's how I ended up here, with my peace and quiet.
He didn't want to take the drum anymore.
Let me guess. Sarah wanted revenge.
Maybe, but she also might have been completely innocent. All she did was complain to her brother, and he put two and two together.
What do you mean?
Ah, don't worry about that.
Come on, you can tell me. What happened with Sarah's brother?
He realized it wasn't just about his sister. I never liked any girls. I reckon he'd found it odd for a while, and Sarah just gave him a reason to confront me about it. He gathered some of his friends, and they came to explain how they treat animals like me.
But if it's true what they say about you, you beat them all up, right? Or are those just rumors?
No, it's true. I'm not proud of it, but if I hadn't done it, they would have beat the life out of me.
I'm sorry to hear that. But I don't think you did anything wrong to anyone.
I reckon you're the only one around here who thinks that. The locals think the worst of me. They don't even try to hide it. But as soon as they have a cut or an itch,
up on,
they
I
come
think you
running
get
for
a little
help.
bit of a right
You're
to
more
stick
than
up for
happy to help
yourself.
them. Doesn't their behavior bother you?
It does. But at least they don't threaten to burn my hut down, which makes a pleasant change.
Ah. Oh, wait. We earned another new combo?
You said you could teach me something. What was it?
Other than fighting, I'm pretty familiar with all sorts of herbs. People come to me with various maladies.
And you always heal them?
Always. Always when there's still time. Sometimes they'd be better off going straight to the priest.
That sounds like it could come in handy.
But if I'm supposed to teach you something, it won't be for free.
I understand. I'd be happy to pay you.
All right. What do you want to know?
I mean, may as well take what we can get here, huh?
Show me some of those wrestling tricks of yours. How is it that you're so quick?
You just need to look into your opponent's eyes. As soon as he grimaces, frowns, or takes a deep breath, you know he's going to attack. It'll take some time, but I'll tell you what I know.
Cool. You got a little bit of training here.
Teach me a few
Since
tricks.
The level is a little bit higher. I suppose we may as well grab the extra XP here, huh?
You live here alone.
Aye, I get by on my own. The woods give me everything I need.
Okay, so we can get our...
You've no business here!
Okay, you can let me get out at least.
Teach me. Tell me how I can dry.
Drying them isn't always the best solution. Sometimes it helps to put them in oil, lard, or alcohol. Salves are good for burns, and herbal liqueurs, they're the best cure of all. It'll take some time, but I'll tell you what I know.
Oh. Yeah, I did think that level 20 was the cap, but I suppose
You've no
not.
business here!
Alright. Looking at our skills here. Yeah, see, stealth is at 22. Got thievery at 18. Survival is now at 20 and still climbing. Horsemanship is just about level 20. And alchemy is just over level 20 as well. Alchemy. Where are we supposed to go again? I think it was dark. No, poison specialist. I don't even know if we were using poisons. Interesting. I mean, spoiling 50% slower would be relatively useful. Seasons are all exclusive, so we can't exactly grab them. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not super, yeah, we've got lots of perks that we can apply. We'll maybe go through that another time. I've been putting it off for a while, but we'll have a solid look at them. For now, we've got a mission. We gotta get back to, well, there's only one side quest currently, and that is to find what happened to Mutt. There's also this enemy camp over here, but I'm not going to be worrying about that right now. we are going to continue on with the 4 victory quest. Got about half an hour to an hour. And depending on how long we want to spend on it. And depending on how long the quest is. But let's continue on where we left off. I am assuming that we've got a bit of a feast this evening. And then we'll be off to a feast and then what? Right, then will be probably an attack on Nebakov. There we go, horsemanship 20 and an extra perk point. Wonder if you just train hard enough you could get all of the skills. At least apart from the prerequisites.
Do you know when von Bergow plans to attack Nebakov?
I'm not a soothsayer. I don't know any more than you, Henry. I reckon he'll announce his plan to his vassals at the banquet.
What can we do in the meantime?
Wait? What else? Try to amuse ourselves? You can manage that by yourself, can't you? Come and pick me up this evening, before the banquet.
Okay, so we got a bit of time yet. I wonder if there's anything we can do here. I mean, the sword that we made entirely ourselves, right? Is that the knight sword? Yeah, the 116. Wouldn't mind making another one for a little bit of practice, you know? Let's see what he's got for materials. Broadaxe, broadsword. Light sword with a wide blade, huh? That'd be something probably worthwhile getting. That might be a short sword for us. He's also got some Toledo steel. I'll come back for that. As for things to sell, well, we probably shouldn't sell the stolen item. We can sell our old sword. Pretty solid one. We'll sell this as well. Single piercing arrow. And a single hunting bolt. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think we have anything on us to sell. I mean, golden chalice, golden cup. That'll sell for a bit.
Let's talk about the
Well...
Hi. Thank you. And a good day to you, friend.
He didn't really have enough money. Okay. Well, I suppose we'll go ahead and learn some things. Aqua Vitalis. We can learn that. Okay. And the broadsword, I do want to see that one. So it is in the sword region. I kind of wish that they mentioned, you know, sword or okay, yeah. Broadsword definitely seems worse than the knight sword. That's a shame. Huh. Well, maybe I can make one more knight sword then. We need a coin sword pommel, reinforced sword guard, some Frankfurt steel. I'll see what I've got on me. And by on me, I mean on our horse and elsewhere. And then I suppose all the things that we should be selling, since we are here and waiting anyways, we should go ahead and do such a thing. Sell all the stuff. Which one's better? Just a matter of condition, huh? In that case, I'll sell this one. Kettle hat, embroidered hood, hemmed hood. Okay. Nobleman's hat. Oh, fancy. Wow. This one goes up to 44 charisma. Not bad at all. I think I'll keep those on me. Just a thought. Oh, this is their horse inventory, right? Okay, we got 96 on that headpiece, 96 on this headpiece. 93 on the one that we have right now. Oh, this isn't a stolen though, so we gotta keep it around for a little bit longer. Wanderer's hood, huh? And vagrant's cap. Conspicuousness, noise, and visibility is quite low. But even lower on the wanderer's hood. You might be able to stack both of them together. Well, I should definitely keep those. What else do we got? Oh. Headings, huh? Didn't realize you could remove those. That's cool. Let's see. I guess I could go sort by value. Hauberk. Oh, that's... Didn't want to get rid of all of that. Got some interesting colored Waffen rocks, though. Wonder if I should keep any of them. Wanderer's pouch. We've got coats. I will at least take the non-stolen ones. Knacker's gloves we'll keep. Hand wrap, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Vagrant shoes. Burger's boots. Burger shoes. 19. I think we've got a better pair of those. Noble's quilted hose. We got the gartered both of these pairs of gartered hoses or hose. That's quite good. Keep the vagrant stuff. Lord Semion's necklace. Okay. And a sketch for farmer's horseshoes. Probably no use trying to sell that to him, but maybe. Miscellaneous, we'll grab those as well, since they're not even materials that we could use. And is that all? You as well. We'll grab you. And we'll probably keep the Waffen rocks around, see how they look. Let's see about that. Embroidered hood. Yeah, I don't think you were worthwhile. Okay. And a shield. Oh, I can sell that too. Okay. Which means we're gonna have a lot of stuff in our inventory here. And I don't really want any helmets that are going to cover the eyes, so that means not this one. Okay. You are stolen. You can be put away for now. I mean, the stolen items probably just came from bandits, right? Oh, apparently we're wearing stolen stuff. Oh, right. This is at Nebakov. In Nebakov Fortress, which is why they don't like me. I don't know why they don't like me. I went in there and yeah, they just don't like me for some reason. Yeah, probably because I may have killed some of them. Or possibly all of them. Alright. I didn't exactly see what we were looking for. I will go ahead and grab anything from our horse that we want to permanently keep. I'll keep Lord Simeon's necklace here. Lore books, skill books. I could probably sell the lore books and skill books. We don't really have a use for them after we've read them. And the rest can stay in the horse. Okay. I figured we would give something over the chest if we needed to. But, seems like we're fine. Looks like our longbow. We'll keep that one thing. Oh yes, the embroidered coat is something that I wanted to keep as well. There's not very many things that I did want to keep here. Oh, keep the fancy hats. That's about it. Oh yes, but did we have any more? Oh, wait. Yeah, let's sell these books. Actually, no, those are different books. We will probably transfer over the lore books. We don't really need the skill books anymore. And these things are not very useful to us. Okay, materials. Now these are things that I might want. Plain sword pommel. Ordinary sword guard, straight sword guard. Don't exactly remember what we were needing. Steel. I don't think we need those, huh? There's just a sword sitting here. Oh, that's sellable. And what's the time? We still got time. Okay, what do we got to sell? Too much is the answer. Probably start with armor, because they can be pretty heavy. Actually, you know what? Let's remove the headings. Start with the super heavy stuff. And we'll start selling that. The lower cost items, at least. Suppose I should be checking to make sure that I actually have the good stuff on us. Wait, this trader has no money. We just bought a bunch of stuff. Why are you saying that you have no money? That's not okay. We just bought a bunch of stuff from you. Fine. I suppose we'll do this. We'll just have to buy a bunch of stuff. Like, everything. I'm sure it'll be useful. Probably. Oh, we're still getting a ton of money. That really wasn't worth much, huh? Okay, we'll buy all your lockpicks. And still. Well, armorer's kits. Those are always useful. Get a couple blacksmith kits. Not all that interested in the other sketches. What else can we do? 1 second here. Have to check on a message. Spurs. Interesting. It's got some armor for sale. Ah, some polearms too. Interesting, but no thanks. Battle longsword, huh? Common longsword. Damage numbers say the common longsword's actually better than the battle longsword. Okay, well, I'll have to get rid of a few of these things. Yeah. Is that better?
Worried about the... Well...
Let's go break even here.
Ah, pleasure doing business.
You got
Take care.
Good deal on there. And I got just a ton of material. And now we could try making another knight sword. Except we need Frankfurt steel and a reinforced sword guard. Oh bother. Is there no way to make those? Reinforced sword guard and one more Frankfurt steel?
How long have you...
And what are you...
Nothing. I'm a blacksmith like my father before me, so...
So, you thought you might find some work with me? Well, you won't, fella me lad. And if you are going to be loitering around me here, all you'll do is get on my nerves. So, best be on your way. See you soon, my friend.
Okay. We talked to him, and now he's not all that interested, huh? Well, I try to sell as much as we can, but apparently he's not all that interested. That's a shame. Guess we'll just have to toss it all back in the saddlebags. A lot of it, too. Embroidered hood, huh? This is one of the first items that I bought. It was a fancy one. And yeah, I was pretty much looking to sell everything that wasn't on the list. Yeah, looks like we still got the best stuff here. And oh right, Lord Simeon's necklace did actually go into our chest here. Here we are. Okay. Good to go? I think so. Miscellaneous. Guess that's all supposed to go on the horse as well. There we go. And we have a lot of kits too now, don't we? Suppose we may as well repair our gear before the big quest. Where are we at here? We have too many partially used blacksmith kits. Armorer's kit. We should probably start with the tailor's kit first. Actually, no, it's getting a little bit low. We got lots of armorer's kits. Let's patch everything up here. Apparently that hardly took a chunk. Okay, blacksmith kit. We can go ahead and patch that as well. Cobbler's kit. Definitely will need a little bit of TLC there. And sure, we'll repair all that up. I probably did not need to repair the woman's dress that apparently we have sitting around.
Good to see you.
And is it evening enough yet? I mean, it's 6 p.m.
God be
Greetings,
with you, my
Master Guard.
I mean, that's the bell, so I'm assuming.
You've come just at the right time.
Oh, good.
Looks like we'll eat and drink our fill before going into battle, eh?
It'll be mostly a lot of pointless small talk, if you ask me.
You're not looking forward to the feast?
I'm fed up with this waiting. I'd rather set out right now and wring fuckers' necks one by one. And above all, I want to put that lying fraud from Nebakov in irons.
That makes two of us. We'll get him. Don't worry. I'm sure von Bergow has good reasons for caution.
I hope so. And I'd rather get this messenger business off my back too.
Well, get back to enjoying life without the tiresome duties of a nobleman.
You bet. We'll live it up when we get back home. But now, let's go and hear what Sorotto has to say to us.
I'm hoping for some good drink and crispy roast meat while we listen.
Let's go then, before there's nothing but bones and empty pitchers left.
Lord Capon and his page. At last.
Good evening, friends. Join us, please, and sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench, pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nebakov.
The
And
girl from the
perhaps
pond again.
to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the Kingdom of Bohemia?
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ulrich?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
We have the same interests, Sarotto. We'll be happy to help you deal with those criminals at Nebakov. And let's hope that our cooperation doesn't end there. You know better than anyone how many similar bands plague our kingdom.
Well said. It seems Hanush and Rezig have an eye for capable and eloquent servants. As soon as we are finished with that rebel, I shall write a reply to your letter. But now to the business at hand, my friends. We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to catch them by surprise. And for that reason, we will set out for Nebakov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will lead the assault on the fortress.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunate.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick charge will get us over the palisade, and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
Well, that wouldn't be my plan.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your
I
chamberlain.
kinda panicked,
He
so-
fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg, and I think he'd be more useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age. But I'd rather entrust my forces to someone more mature.
Good, we didn't
You're
get in
not
trouble for it.
offended, I hope. Ulrich.
Oh, perish the thought,
I
sir.
was a little bit
It's
concerned.
thanks to the Lord Chamberlain that this castle is standing. I have complete faith in his abilities.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see
Catherine, sir.
Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises. Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory. Ha ha ha!
Your health, then, gentlemen. Eat, drink, and be merry. But don't overdo it. Tomorrow, I expect you to display your knightly valor for our rightful and joint cause.
Anything else, lad?
I'd like to speak to Sarotto.
Certainly. What is it, Henry?
Would I be right in assuming nobody else knows about the content of our message yet?
Correct. And that is how it will stay, until I decide on my reply to Hunch.
What about the League of Lords? Do you think you'll convince the other nobles as well?
Careful now, young man.
The war hurts everyone, without exception. And that is why it has to stop. Everyone agrees on that. Each one of us has to consider what he can do for peace in the land. You can show what you can do tomorrow, when we settle scores with those bandits.
We'll make short work of them.
I'll try not to let you down, sir.
Certainly. We will talk tomorrow when it's over. I do not let capable men go unrewarded, Henry.
Ah, junger Mann, komm her!
Ah, you must be that Henry from the Lord of Lipa, eh?
What would you like, gentlemen?
We're just talking about the ambush on Lord von Bergow's men.
Apparently, it was the same man who attacked your company by the pond.
Aye, no doubt about it. It's the same band of troublemakers.
Who got the better of you twice, eh?
Zweimal?
That's right. They say that at Nebakov, Lord Capon parleyed with someone pretending to be old Nebak. But in fact, it was none other than the leader of those disgraceful scoundrels.
Really? Nebakov
Dann ist es ja kein Wunder that puffed up Capon won't
sense
talk to
now.
us. He's
we went
afraid we
straight
make
to,
fun of him.
This castle. I didn't realize that we were trying to ask the bandits who were holed up in Nebakov for refuge. That's just unfortunate at that point.
I'm sorry, sir, but Lord Capon did nothing wrong.
That's just
It wasn't his
really
fault.
unfortunate.
Watch your tongue.
Bad luck.
You don't want Henry to take offense and fly off the handle again?
Ja, du hast recht. I went too far. If I've offended you, Henry, we can settle scores. I'm at your service. But if you'd rather try your luck, we can have a game of dice. That strikes me as a better option than going at each other with swords. Wie war das? Do you play dice, friend?
I understand. Let's play then. But I'm warning you, you'll lose your shirt.
We'll see about that, Bursche.
Dice it is.
I give no quarter.
I have misfortune? What are these? They say that when it rains, it pours. If you play with this die, the only thing that'll be pouring will be your tears. Yikes. I mean, we'll go with the painted and the weighted die. We could try a badge. Let's see. Double the score of your last throw. You use twice per game. Oh, the Silver Warlord's badge.
Heute werde ich Glück haben. I can feel it in my bones.
Silver Badge of Resurrection. I wonder what that one is. Okay, take the one and continue. Take 5 and continue.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Not much good
You
here.
have to have a bit of sense and count the dice.
You got triple 6s? No. You got triple 1s, dang.
What's the
That's
score?
good too.
Shame.
But you could throw
It's all
better.
yours.
Oh, it's triple 5s. And keep on rolling. I suppose I should stop it there.
Even a fool
Be safe.
gets lucky sometimes.
He's taking the triple 3s,
Oh,
right? Fair enough.
we didn't have such dice when I was young. We
Is that
shaped
triple
them out of
1s?
clay.
Yes, it
Played
is.
with They were rounded and didn't have any numbers on them.
You want to double that one? $10.50? Is that worth doubling? Actually, no, it's only 50% extra.
Prelate come down with cholera.
I'm just gonna score it.
See? You can do it. Keep it up.
That's probably a good option to try.
Sure.
Getting some extra points there. You take quite a risk. We're still
Last time I was watching, a farmer lost his breeches and his boots here.
Disputes with the monastery of Dunedin.
lagging behind a little here.
Sick to death. They put their claws into everything and always want more.
There's another triple ones.
Worse than those damn burgers. You know I had to sell them the upper pot. Terrible.
And we'll use the badge here.
It will help you.
The burgers will buy us all out one of these days.
He's got a lead now. Oh dang, he's got 206. 750 points.
Right.
Still got the lead though.
That pack of thieves are bribing him to get our knightly titles. It's a shame Lord Sokol had such bad
There we go.
luck at Yichlova. Two right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 500 points. 600. We get to go ahead and roll again.
Another reason to have a drink. That's why I left my wife at home.
That's not possible.
A good idea.
Wait.
This is soldier's
That's 1 through
business
6.
after all, isn't it?
4, 5, 6. It's 2100.
I knew it'd be good.
Let's
I
not
said
go
as
bust
much.
here.
God, what are you doing to me, little hen?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again? What is that? What's that combo there? That's impressive. I just got 1 through 5 with a 1. Oh, and and I could keep on rolling if I wanted to. Wow. That was literally
That was a good
1
game,
through
friends.
5 with an extra 1.
Every game is good when you
Rerolled
fatten your
into a
purse.
1 through 6.
Lady
And then
Fortune
into a
gives
1
and
through
takes by
5 and a
turns.
5.
A few groschen, one way or the other, won't ruin me.
That's crazy.
But you're still in debt to me, though.
Well, that's true. I apologize for what I said. I wasn't being serious. No offense, friend. I just wanted a bit of fun.
Well, that went well.
Have you got a moment? I've heard you're a local hero.
This is Henry, my lady.
I'm sorry.
Okay, yes. Oh, sorry.
He came here with a message for our lord.
I'm sorry. I don't know your name, my lady.
This is
Why,
Johanka of Zhernov, Henry.
Pleased to meet you. I'm...
I know who you are. My companions here talked about you. And the stories were somewhat madcap, if you don't mind me saying so.
A little bit bothersome.
Nothing more than a
I'd like to
couple of
actually
silly
see your
misunderstandings.
face while I'm talking to
The
her.
pond, the stocks, and the gallows. Quite a nice series of misunderstandings, if you ask me.
Your life was on the line more than once, young man.
You're right, Father. And not just my life, Lord Capon's as well.
Well, that sounds interesting. Won't you tell me about it? I'd love to hear about adventures right from their hero himself.
I'll be glad to tell you my story.
We need some more.
Where to
color
begin?
still.
The best place to begin is at the beginning, isn't it?
You're right, of course. That would be best.
We succeeded somehow.
Our friend Margrave Jobst would like to end this absurd war. That's why he sent us here to Trotsky. It's a long way from our home in Ratai. So we made camp by a pond to bathe a bit before presenting ourselves to the local lord. We didn't have time for that, because a band of cutthroats suddenly attacked us. They killed without mercy, and our men had no chance against them. We had no choice but to jump into the water and swim for our lives. I still don't know how I didn't drown. I can't swim, you see.
Truly divine intervention, my son. God clearly wanted you to be saved.
Truly shocking and terrifying. Tell me, what awful thing happened next?
what can I say? Nothing much apart from the fact they almost stuck me like a pig.
No doubt, but that's just what interests me.
We were saved by a good-hearted old woman. But later, we got involved in a tavern brawl. Well, the brawl was started by my Lord Capon, actually. Manual labor would have been too humiliating for him, you see. Even more humiliating than having the local guards pour, slops over us, it would seem.
No, that is truly awful.
But it's true. Everyone thought we were stinking vagabonds, which led to a whole misunderstanding.
Bailiff Thrush put them in the stocks.
Yeah, like I said, they took us for ragamuffins.
Fair enough. But out with it now. Why did they punish you?
Bailiff was right to punish us.
I admit the bailiff was right to punish us.
Fair enough.
But we would have won the brawl otherwise, my lady.
Excellent. I think people are wrong about you. You're a sincere and brave young man, Henry.
He's definitely
And rather
grown a lot.
entertaining company.
Yes, I agree. It's a
It's
pity
good to
my
see.
good friend didn't hear your story. She would have been very interested.
Who do you mean, my lady?
Unfortunately, she just went outside to get some fresh air. But the easiest way to put that right would be to go and find her. Would you escort me, Sir Knight?
Okay. Scholarship and speech got improved there. That's quite nice. Reputation loss, though.
Certainly, my lady. I'd be honored to escort you.
Excellent. I'm sure the learned gentlemen will excuse us, won't they? It's a lovely night outside, and it's a little stuffy in here, so a walk will do me good. Come on. A lovely
as it don't
summer
take
night.
too long.
It was horribly stuffy inside. Thanks for rescuing me from the claws of those two old vultures.
Yeah, of course. But I thought...
I know what you thought. Some men are terribly slow-witted, that's all. Like my late husband. But maybe I underestimated you, eh?
No. I reckon you're overestimating my abilities, my lady.
I understand. A pity, though. This evening could have belonged to us.
Let's go back to the banquet, my lady. They'll be missing you.
A beautiful moment, but now it's past. Take care of yourself, young man.
So, how are you enjoying the
Ah.
feast?
Ah, good to see you. At least I know one person here. I wouldn't mind a few more feasts like this now and then. Have you tasted the Hungarian wine?
I remain on duty, so I can't. But when I see how the others are enjoying it, sakra, I miss Prague.
You're a regular martyr. For my part, I'll be happy to have a drink. On your behalf as well. What was von Bergow doing in Prague?
He's the royal chamberlain, so he's in charge of collecting taxes from royal towns and monasteries. And he was negotiating with the League of Lords as well, of course.
What? He promised he'd support the proposal of Hannes of Lipa.
Maybe, but he can hardly call off negotiations with Rosenberg and the other powerful lords. Politics isn't blind man's buff. Besides, you only gave him the message after he came back from Prague, didn't you?
Fair enough.
Do you know what the negotiations in Prague were about?
No, because I'm not a spy.
But personal bodyguards often hear all kinds of things, don't they?
Well, Hohenstein and Riesenberg are quarreling over some nonsense in Saxony. Lichtenberg is trying to play both sides, and the mighty Rosenberg is scheming against everyone. Aye, and Bocek of Kunstad is looking for a husband for his niece, Yitka. She's pretty, so it won't take long.
I thought the League of Lords was supposed to be united.
What? Then? No chance. Having too many roosters in the yard always ends badly.
Have you heard the plan of attack?
No. Ulrich is keeping it all close to his chest.
Not that there's any point.
I noticed that your lord isn't too fond of the Chamberlain.
That's one way of putting it.
Sir Otto respects him, and I trust him. But it's true, Ulrich is a bit strange.
He's a conceited fool, you mean?
If it's glory that you seek, you cannot be shy and meek.
Do you know the other guests?
They're noblemen from these parts, but I don't know them personally. That cheerful little fellow in the middle is Herman Palitz, known as Littlehead. Pity you didn't see his performance on the barrel. Thankfully, the barrel gave way before Littlehead.
And the other one? The thin one?
Florian of Lomnitz, a famed wit, fair of face and well-spoken. The ladies swoon. For all he could care, well, we'll see what kind of company he prefers in the end.
What about you and the local womenfolk? Got your eye on anyone?
Come off it. I'd have to stand in line behind Herman and his ilk. I'd rather have a drink with you.
I think I know what you're getting at. Don't you want to leave the guests to themselves and go somewhere quieter?
I like the way you think. I have some good brandy in my chambers. If you're tired of the feast, I'll
Sorry, but I'd rather stay here.
As you wish, but don't overdo it with the wine.
Let's
It
go
goes to your
skill check,
head.
and
Some
I'm
men
pretty
drink,
sure that
others
was,
play. Still
possibly
others sing
Henry
their
trying to
days
flirt.
away.
So,
Poor Captain Thomas. He's over the worst,
Alright.
but he'll be
what else we got here for conversations with peoples?
And a good servant is worth... What's wrong, Henry? Am I invisible or something? Stop faffing
Actually,
about.
you're hiding
and get
behind
over
the
here.
candle post. I'm gonna chat with
You're a
Littlehead
poet
first.
among us, eh?
Me, a poet? I leave that sort of thing to Florian there. Women swoon in his arms, and then men swoon in exasperation. There's a poetic soul for you, if only his verses were any good.
Seems Florian makes your blood boil, eh?
Aye, he's too big for his boots. He needs to be taught a lesson. But I'll pay him back for his jokes soon enough.
Tell me more. I'll be glad to help you.
Excellent. I need to get Florian back for one of his jokes. It should hurt him a little.
What did he do to you?
He persuaded a certain damsel to let him dress up in her clothes. When I sang beneath her window one evening, they all thought it was hilarious. And that twit threw lilacs down to me from the window.
How awful. How do you want to get your revenge? Challenge him to a duel?
Nothing of the sort, no violence. We'll just make fun of him a little. I know that one damsel gave him a ring, and it'd be interesting to slip the ring to her best friend.
Now, that sounds like a pretty cruel joke. But I'll be happy to help.
He's bound to have it in the chest.
Ah.
Well, the most important thing is that everyone sees I'm here. All you have to do is bring it to me
You've got more important things on your plate than I do, Henry?
No,
Stop faffing about and get over here.
Alright.
In short, if you need...
What's the problem?
What do you think? I don't have time for nonsense.
I thought a good old feast would cheer you up.
You call this a good feast? Nothing but puffed up peacocks sucking up to each other, pretending they don't smell of dung. And the Chamberlain. My God.
Ah, sod the Chamberlain. He's a conceited idiot.
And how many battles has he won, eh?
You heard Lord von Bergow. He trusts him.
Ulrich is a master of the quill, that's all. By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
You're welcome. I definitely trust you more in battle than him.
When push comes to shove, I won't be paying much heed to that buffoon's orders.
I get that, but you gave von Bergow your word as a knight that you'd help him. That band of cutthroats killed our men as well. And we don't have a chance against them on our own.
Oh, maybe. You know what? I've had enough. I'm going to bed. But don't you forget to stop by the smithy for my sword and armor. And fetch some wine from Catherine. If you want my advice, try not to get too shit-faced. We've got a battle to fight tomorrow.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
All right. Good night then, Henry.
While his wife and the horse trader
Okay, what kind of quests do we got here? Get a good night's sleep. Go to the kitchen for wine. Get some from Catherine. Feast and enjoy the good life. Go and get armor. And bring Florian's ring. I'm gonna ignore the whole ring thing. There's better things to be focusing on.
You must be Henry, yes? Lord...
I'm not local, so I'd like to introduce myself, gentlemen.
We're not local either, but we've already heard of you.
Aye. Mainly about your brushes with the law. Truly amusing escapades, if what they say is true.
Well, we had a couple of misfortunes, but I don't know what you heard.
Only that the village yokels took you for beggars and clapped you in the stocks.
Well, after you'd beaten up a couple of them, including the local bailiff's son.
Well, as I said, we had a couple of misfortunes.
Of course, no offense intended. We're glad to meet you.
My name is Olbram, and this is Yeshek of Bor.
Any news, gentlemen?
Yes. We were just talking about the Finger of God.
What's that? Some book?
Nobody knows, but the name is truly odd, isn't it? Apparently Sir Otto paid a fortune for this finger in Prague.
Sounds like some holy relic, doesn't it?
Aye. But it occurred to Olbram that it might be some new castle bell.
I heard him telling Chaplain Nicodemus that the castle needs a new bell. Throwing around coin like that when there's a war on is a sin, I tell you.
But our Sir Otto has deep pockets, and the war hasn't changed that. Quite the opposite, if anything.
Aye. Once you get involved in politics in Prague, the coin comes rolling in. You and Lord Capon are here on political business, aren't you? You're envoys of Hanush of Lipa, and the king's favourite, Radzig Kobyla, right?
Aye, but I can't talk about it.
Why not? We all want to end this terrible war, don't we?
I'm sure we do, gentlemen. But one letter can hardly achieve that, can it?
Maybe not, but it could be the first spark.
What about tomorrow? Will you join us in the attack?
Of course. I've brought so many men we could take Nebakov on our own.
I hope you'll leave room for us as well, Yeshek.
Have no fear. The main thing is that old Lord Nebak doesn't drop dead before we can save him.
Well, if we burn down his castle, he's bound to have a fit.
I think Sir Yaramir will be pleased if we get rid of those scoundrels without needless damage.
Aye, aye. Old Yaramir was always terribly proud of that little castle of his. He toiled all his life to build it.
Yet it's nothing more than a hut on a rock.
All the better for us.
Yeah, it's not all that
We'll
big.
take the hood in a trice and then relieve Yaramir of a few
Not bad,
barrels
though.
from his cellar.
Not bad.
I can't wait to see the look on his face when he finds out how much the rescue will cost him.
He'll be happy to give us the wine. Better to be alive and well than cold for eternity.
I find it funny how we could have just broke him out and took him with us.
Margrave Yup
But okay.
is the only man who senses him.
I'm sorry.
Well, we got some chat with people. Oh, hey. Father Nicodemus. You as well. Hello.
How long have you been here in Trotsky, Father?
Well, it's been quite a few years. But if you are interested in local history,
How do things work in the castle?
You mean who runs things when our lord is away?
Yeah, I see there's a lot of people here.
Then you should watch out especially for Lady Yitka. She's the wife of our Burgrave Hashek. She's a pious woman, but also damned firm and strict on the servants. Her husband is in charge of the castle garrison and order in the region. Then Captain Thomas is responsible for Sir Otto's security. He's an old soldier and an upright fellow, even if he doesn't come to confession more than once a year. And the ruler of the roost here is the Chamberlain, Ulrich von Schaumburg. You seriously don't want to cross him, lad?
Yeah, been there, done that.
I noticed there's no church in Troskowitz, or anywhere nearby. Why's that?
It's true. You'll find the closest one in Uyezd, or in Mladyeyov on the other side. In Trotsky, we only have the chapel in the castle tower. In short, this domain is the middle of nowhere. It was only with Sir Otto's arrival that great things started happening.
What is Sir Otto von Bergow like?
What can I tell you? Lord von Bergow provides a livelihood for many people. He brought money to the region, restored and expanded the castle, and yet he spends most of his time in Prague. He's the royal chamberlain, and politics takes up a lot of his time.
I understand. He pays well and doesn't get in the way, eh?
That's not what I said. The old chamberlain, Ulrich, manages the estate, and he's definitely good with numbers, at least.
But
numbers and accounts aren't everything. One should also think about the salvation of one's soul. But that young man is absolutely none of your business.
I'd like to learn something.
There's no time for it.
I've sinned, Father. I want to purify my soul in the eyes of God and repent.
Your reputation and deeds precede you, wretch. Get on the path of repentance, or you shall never find salvation.
I'll do it some other time.
As you wish.
Interesting. Is that a quest starter? And we've also got the scribe here.
What kind of...
Rare ones, lad. His lordship spends little time at Trotsky.
Why does Sir Otto have to be in Prague so often?
Because that's the seat of the royal court. Praga caput regni, young man. Prague is the heart of the kingdom. All the political threads come together there. If you want to be somebody, you have to go to Prague, or to Moravia, to that traitor Jobst of Luxembourg.
What does the royal chamberlain do?
I understand, lad. You're asking about his authority, eh?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know anything at all about him.
Sir Otto von Bergow is the royal chamberlain. Subcamerarius, in Latin. He's one of the 9 most powerful officials in the kingdom. He manages the royal towns and monasteries, approves the councillors and abbots in them, and appoints the royal judges.
Excuse me, but why do you consider Margrave Jobst a traitor?
And what else should I call a person who only looks out for any chance to benefit himself?
But now he's fighting for King Wenceslas, isn't he?
Jobst has changed sides so often it's impossible to keep track. But give him credit where credit is due. Unlike our king, he's a great politician. Wenceslas wasn't even able to hold on to the imperial crown that is... Yes, indeed. One day, that bloody Margrave Jobst of ours is going to make it big. He might even become the emperor himself.
Why doesn't Lord von Bergow free our King Wenceslas from captivity in Vienna?
It's politics, boy. Pure and simple.
I understand, but could you explain it a bit more for me? Why did they take our king captive? And why did the Czech lords let Sigismund spread all over the country like a plague?
That's complicated. Back during the reign of both King's father, Emperor Charles, the nobles gained great wealth and power. And when young Wenceslas came to the throne, he didn't have enough experience or courage to stand up to them. That's why he surrounded himself with faithful lower lords and entrusted them with all the royal offices.
I reckon the high nobility didn't like that, eh?
You're damn right they didn't. They conspired against the king and established their League of Lords. That started a protracted war, dragging the king's cousins, Prokop and Jobst of Luxembourg, into it. But King Wenceslas was stubborn, unyielding, and, unfortunately, also often drunk. He preferred to run away from politics to wine, women, and the hunt. It was only a matter of time before the lords conspired with his brother, the Hungarian King Sigismund. A year ago, they got together and captured Wenceslas in Prague, and Sigismund had the royal castles occupied by his allies. They secretly took the king to Vienna, where his brother is still holding him firmly under lock and key.
So von Bergow and the others want Sigismund to be king?
Not at all. Soon they discovered they'd miscalculated, and that Sigismund wanted the whole country for himself. And now, they can't agree on what to do about it. I think that's why Lord von Bergow received your message. He's trying to find new allies among the lower nobility.
Who are among Wenceslas's opponents?
Who do you think? All the nobles in the League of Lords, of course. The most powerful are Henry of Rosenberg, Henry of Skalitz, Boresh of Riesenberg, Bohuslav of Schwamberg, and our Sir Otto von Bergow, too, so far.
But we serve Sahanish of Lipa and Radzig Kobyla.
Exactly. They're representatives of the lower nobility, who always stood faithfully by Wenceslas because he handed out royal positions to them.
Ah, damn politics.
On the contrary, boy, it's only thanks to politics that von Bergow didn't send you two to the gallows straight away.
I'd like to learn something. There's no time for...
So those two are teachers that might be able to teach us something eventually. Okay, so we've got a little bit of time here. Now, where am I actually going here? Feast and enjoy the good life. Okay, we'll do that later. Come back another time. Because for right now, we're going to need to grab something from the blacksmith, I think. Make sure the armor is prepared. Yeah, it's not mine.
I'm supposed to collect armor and a sword for my lord.
Aye, but that horse has already bolted. I'm clean out.
What? You don't have anything?
Lots of other knights were here. You should have come earlier, that's all.
But Chamberlain Ulrich himself sent me here.
I'll be happy to give you what's left, but it ain't the best. I reckon you'll have to do the mending and sharpening yourself.
Look, I don't want to quarrel, and I understand you want something out of it for yourself, and that's all right. Because my lord may be a bit of a twit, but he's a rich twit. If he likes what you give him, you'll get another order from him in no time at all. So, it occurred to me I could help you out, eh?
Oh, right. Well, that's a different matter. I see you know how these things go. I'll give you the best I have left, although I'm almost cleaned out. Here you are.
Alright.
See now?
Easy enough.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Sacra. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
Okay, there's the bed over there. There is... Right, we gotta head to the kitchen, grab some wine for tomorrow. And we'll probably do a little bit of feasting and then head to bed. Yeah. Down here. Okay, well, missed it. There's the cook. And, oh, here we go. There's the door. Pardon me. Are we supposed to get it from Catherine? Where's Catherine at? Okay, that's quite the change of music just from going down there. We're already past the whole torture part, so I'm not sure what that was about. Where is Catherine at, though? The armory. Where's she at?
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Oh, pardon me. Adela. Okay, down further. Not at this level, down further. at this level. Seems odd to me because I've got no clue where this girl is.
Christ,
here.
pardon me.
It's the kitchens. If I go up any further, then it'll tell me I'm in the wrong spot. I'm looking for, yeah, objective C. Where in the world could she be? She's not still in here, is she? I didn't see her earlier.
The Lord be with you.
Regular housemaid. Possibly in here. No, it's where Adela is. Not easy to find, she. Where in the world could she be? I need to look it up at this rate. Oh, it is staying further down. Oh, where could she be? Yeah, like I've searched this place a few times now. Maybe I need to ask someone? Can I talk to you, please?
Greetings.
Excuse me, have you seen Catherine?
I suppose.
What do you want her for?
I'm supposed to get some wine from her for Lord Capon, but I can't find her.
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get her, and you can forget about that ninny Catherine.
Well, the thing is, they told me...
Forget it. God knows where that cow's got to again. I ain't seen her all evening. But don't worry. I'll be happy to give you wine for Lord Capon myself. I'd just like to ask if you could open the spice chest for me in the meantime. The lock got stuck again and won't open for love nor money.
Who locked it like that?
Nobody. It's one of Ossina's amazing locks.
What? Again? Ugh, I'll kill that Ossina. Sure, I'll take a look at it. It won't be a problem.
Thanks. Farewell. Christ, pardon me.
Nice chest. Where's it at? In the kitchen? I just about ran you over, lady. There we are. Okay, Herb's chest is open.
I've opened the spice chest for you.
Really? That's clever of you. I won't bother looking it again from now on. If here's some Hungarian wine for your journey, and give my regards to Lord Capon. May the Holy Virgin watch over you in battle.
There we go. And what else we got? I mean, time for a feast and a good night's sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore the whole swiping the ring thing. If you guys want to do it, go right ahead. But, not something I'm doing today.
Death is the wages of sin, unless you
Only it was all over by the time the husband got back, and he was just then wondering what the young horse trainer was doing there.
the unchaste woman.
She tells her husband that she was raving because the horse trainer wouldn't make a deal. And he chimed in, saying he really was going to buy their...
Okay, is there anything,
But it had to be fresh.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry, he'll sing like a bird.
Oh, hi.
I've already sent to you.
Let's play dice.
Sehr gut.
I understand.
Oh, I suppose it's repeatable then? Okay then. Let's not go with the die of misfortune. Let's go with the silver doppelganger badge. Double the score of your last throw.
Oh, Fortuna. Möge der beste Mann gewinnen.
I don't know how to use this one yet, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, nothing there. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing a 2. Actually, let's take the 5 and just try again. Double ones. Nothing special.
If I was you, I'd take it.
Pairs. Pairs not going to do anything for me.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Well, yeah, it's not much of anything.
I want to play too, you know.
Oh, I did not mean to keep rolling. I meant to press the other button. That's a shame. It looked like it was something good, but I guess he didn't have
The
anything.
cook is a woman, my lady, and she's worth her weight in gold.
He's taking the ones.
Sure.
And he's gonna bust too, isn't he?
Oh my God.
Yep.
I said as much.
Alright, at least we're starting from scratch here. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing a 2. I'll take the 5. Oh, I should have taken the 1. That would have been smarter. Three, 4, 6. Really not getting much here. Really not getting much here.
Have a bit of sense and
Might be too long of a dice game. Didn't mean to start another game of dice, but okay.
Schön.
Oh my God. Nice. Has to work out sometime.
Oh, that's lovely. That's 2,000 points. 2,050.
Maybe
We'll
you
use
should
our
have said-
badge. Score 4,400. Wow. Okay, yeah, I like this doppelganger batch. Yeah, if you roll something like that, just double your single throw.
We didn't have
It's all
such
yours.
dice when I was young.
That's
We
beautiful.
shaped them out of clay, played with them, and they were rounded and didn't have any numbers on them.
Okay, that's another 250, and we can double that 250 for 500. That's it.
If you think it will help you.
Can't
Wow.
be helped. You win.
Okay, I like
Take
this
what's
badge
yours.
now. That's very valuable. All right.
I'm sorry.
I mean, there's food here. Definitely grab some food.
It
Oh,
happens.
sorry.
Just watch where you're going next time.
Drink one. Pick it up. Alright. Doesn't seem like any actual enjoy the feast options, so... no, doesn't seem like we've got any more story beats here. Let's head on to bed, honestly. And continue with whatever we've got next. What do we have next? Good question. Let me have a look. I just want to see how much left we have of this quest. It might be a big one. Which reasonably so, I'm sure. Oh boy. Let's see. I mean, just the battle left, and... Oh, hopefully there's not too much. Whoa. My, Chrome was glitching out a little bit there. Alright, well. Let's, go to sleep. And, I mean, we're setting out past 6. That's a little late, don't you think? Yeah, we ignored Florian's ring. We've got everything else.
I've got your armor and wine for the journey.
Let's see what von Bergow sent me then.
I'm gonna give that blacksmith Ostener a kick up the ass.
A weapon for Lord Capon. And armor as well. Definitely not the finest sword. Hopefully he's somewhat okay with it.
What do you mean? It's not that bad.
Well, if it hadn't been for me...
What about you? Ready for battle?
Okay, he's fine with it. We're good.
Ready. We can go.
Excellent. Mount up then. I can't wait till we smash those whoresons' faces in.
Wonder how much of this it'll be actual battle and travel and such.
But so what?
How much
Let's
it'll
go.
be cutscene.
I can't wait to put that fraud from Nebakov in irons. With the force we have, we'll take their little fort in a trice. What do you think?
I agree. It certainly won't be a long siege. Nebakov isn't Talmberg.
Exactly. We won't be needing a trebuchet this time. A couple of ladders and a battering ram will do just fine. I'm almost worried the foot soldiers will get it done without us. And I won't even have time to swing my sword.
I can't wait to repay them for their kindness. I can still feel the spot in my shoulder where that arrow hit me at the pond.
Never mind your arrow. What about the humiliation I suffered? The rope is too good for those knaves. I'd have them quartered if it were up to me.
Aye, and quartered at least 3 times for what they did.
You're right. I'll ask von Bergow to send for a truly skillful executioner. And when we've dealt with that band, Hanush is sure to acknowledge that I've made up for my mistake. Everything will be back to the way it was before. Audentes fortuna juvat!
Oh, careful there, hounds. I'm not sure about you, but I remember the intro. And I don't think that it went as, or it's going to go as well as we think it is. But we'll see. We shall see.
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen? I hope you don't have sore heads this morning.
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain. My head is clear. A real knight knows how to behave on the eve of a battle.
What about your faithful servant and protector here?
I'm ready for battle, sir. I'm glad to hear it. Sir Otto has charged me with keeping you safe. I hope you don't have anything against me escorting you today, Lord Capon.
I can't say what an honor it is for me. I suppose someone doesn't want me to mess up again, eh?
But Lord Capon, taking care of our guests is right and proper.
You, Sir Ulrich, should worry about not getting too many bloodstains on you today.
We all have our orders, and mine are to defeat that band of scoundrels in Nebakov. Why dally, then, when we have work to do? To battle, gentlemen! Open the gate! We're moving out!
I mean, on his arms and legs, that looks like about it. Haven't seen him out yet. That was the guy that put us in this box earlier. That's funny. I forgot to check. What kind of armor we got? They gave us our own, huh? Different armor. I think they should have headed out a little earlier in the morning. You can't really move an army and expect surprise. That's just
That
not
outlaw and his
something
band
that
really
could happen.
fucked with us last time, eh?
I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now.
There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force.
True enough.
And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ!
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon, since old Nebak was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
Yeah, I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'll be a lot more...
Pebbles, was that you that got the arrow? Poor Pebbles. Are you okay, buddy?
What the? My God! Where?
Slice him off!
Hey! Fuck! Can't get out!
Give me your hand.
Come on!
Yeah, I'm coming.
Christ, that
No,
must
it's really pissed me off. We have to get out of here.
Right.
We can't go
What are you made of?
You won't get
Hey, get
Fucking hell! He knows how to sword fight.
Leave him alone!
Don't bother.
Will you bother? They always learn.
Hey!
Nice. Alright, off we go, Hans.
To me!
I'll be done with you in a flash. You won't get me.
Aim at me! Bad luck!
Alright, we make quick work of them. We got people shooting all over the place.
Cable and Ulrich! We have to help the fool! You hear, Henry?
What the? Mother of God!
Hey!
Show your stuff! Hurry, you fool! Fuck! My leg's caught!
This is all your fault.
Shut up! Help me! Quick!
Christ, man. I don't know why I'm bothering with you. A bit more. Come on! Try to help me, for fuck's sake!
How do we help?
My God!
Henry! Grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here. We have to get away. So help him.
I'm here. I'll help you.
Fucking scum! Whoresons! Bastards! Curse!
Fuck me! Ulrich dead! Let's get out of here.
He got shot. I mean, I could have tried climbing up there and getting rid of it. Getting rid of the gunman.
Come on, Ben! Hey!
We have to find a different way. But fast! There are more of them behind us.
Show what you made of it!
There must be a way through. They can him.
Take that!
Take another one like that.
Okay, doing alright?
We have to get out of the gorge and down to the mill.
See that coming, eh?
Capon! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
Fuck you! Do it! Nice hit! You got him! Next!
Watch out, Henry! There are shooters behind the wagon.
Watch out! Got him! Next! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! What are those fancy moves, for fuck's sake?
You got him.
That's it! He does!
Capon! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
Down to the mill
Okay,
and across the stream.
he's heading out. Kill people firing at us. We're just lucky we haven't gotten shot yet. Alright, keep on, get up.
Hans? Hans!
You
Look
got a
at me.
bit of a blow to the head with that mace.
Hans!
I think you had a helmet. So what even happened here? Oh, you got yourself surrounded. I mean, we could probably manage that fight, right?
We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon of Kirkstein.
Who do we got here? Istvan Toth? Or someone else? Jan the leader.
You'll have to take him first.
My boy, courage is a thing of honor. But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
Well, better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works, though. War is a nasty business. And it is better to have your head on your neck
You guys don't look
and
all
your
that
foe on
ready.
his knees
We could take
than the
it.
other way around.
We could take it easy.
Now, what is a coward turn to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck. And your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth. You have no idea who you're talking to.
Yeah, to a weasel. Who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight.
You think so, huh?
Why dirty your hands with him, Captain? One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel.
Oh, wow. You're,
If he's good enough, I'll let him live.
Your talking got you into a much fairer fight there, huh? Or not, Henry. Let's see how we do this, huh?
So, my boy, let's see what you got.
All right, here's the duel.
Still believe in yourself? Are you going to get to the task or not? Jesus Christ, what the fuck up? No,
Wait, beat him up yet? Wow, he's got a lot of HP or something.
You won't.
He beat him badly. Let's go.
Enough! Damn it, boss. You're good.
We got him.
Shishka, you all right?
Do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
What's going on? Henry? Sir Hans? Are you okay? What happened? Are you alive? Oh yeah.
The
The
best
Godwin's
laid
coming.
plans of
Gotta love
men
that.
don't always come to fruition. As the saying goes, man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls. All I wanted was a quiet life. Nothing more. Take it easy. Have a bit of fun now and again. Will not piss anyone off too much. Apart from the Uzit's bailiff. But that's a different matter. But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
What? Him?
No! The bishop!
You got quite the sword there. How is he?
And then they kicked me out, saying I was a disgrace to the parish.
What disgrace? A man has to enjoy himself from time to time. They couldn't just kick you out for nothing, though, could they?
Well, I might not be entirely blameless. I
This is
threw up
Godwin we're
during a
talking about.
sermon and beat up the bailiff.
Holy fucking shit! I mean, sorry, Father.
So actually, it suited me fine when Anush and Radzig's boys went missing, and I could hit the road to look for them. My nag Bibiana is happy to stretch her legs a bit finally, even though she's well past her prime. She's so unused to it. When I tied her up by the gate here, she nearly gave me a kick.
What boys are you looking for? If you don't mind me asking.
It's no secret. I need to find them.
He doesn't
So I'll be
need any
grateful
more
if you can
drinks.
tell me
He's
anything.
been having plenty,
I'll
I'm
be
sure.
glad to help, Father.
It's these two young fellas that recently set off for Trotsky with a letter and haven't come back. One's a blue-blooded fledgling and the other's a smart-ass smith. Does that ring a bell?
Ah, Sakra. Everyone who was at the Semine wedding knows them two. They caused such a ruckus that they was nabbed and locked up in Trotsky.
Well, I never. I'll go straight there then.
Well, Father, the thing is, a big force left the castle this morning. And they were ambushed in the ravine near Nebakov Mill. A terrible massacre. Folks say all hell broke loose there.
Folks do like talking about hell.
Seriously. I heard the Trotsky Chamberlain himself copped it, and his whole company with him. And most likely, your friends and all. I'm sorry.
What? Who's that? You said they were locked up. How could they be in the Chamberlain's company?
Annie and Kuba from the Barkov Mill saw it. They managed to get away when it all started, and I think they said they saw them two there and all. Ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn round the back. Kuba took a hammering, but he's well enough to talk.
They could be mistaken, though, couldn't they?
Well, if you want to be sure, you can go and see for yourself, Father. The ravine ain't far from here. From the inn, follow the road east till you get to a big crossroads. And at the chapel there, head down towards the forest.
The Godwin's
By
here to
all
find
accounts,
us.
them bodies are still
Glad that he
lying
came.
there.
Because I don't know
hope
what's
to
in
God
for
it
us.
was over quickly for them.
Surely not all of them. Those two lads are as tough as old boots. Well, thank you, in any case. I'll go and ask around, and God willing, I'll get them in one piece.
Godwin's voice seems a little different
I'm
this time.
sorry I haven't better news for you. Safe travels, Father Godwin.
Maybe it's just because we're actually being serious for once.
when it's time to sow winter grain.
All right. Well,
I need to plow too.
thank you all for joining us. That was it for today. We did get through those quests there. And right now, we're actually piloting Godwin, the parish priest of Uzhitz. So, yeah, it's been fun playing with y'all, and here we are. Here's Godwin. Oh, do we get to see skills as well? Oh wow, he's got quite the skills: 15 strength, 18 agility, 17 vitality, 19 speech. Wow, he's got some serious skills on him. 20 levels in scholarship. Impressive. I wonder how much we actually get to play with him. We'll have to figure that out next time, though. Thank you all for joining us. Super cool seeing Godwin here. And I did not expect the ambush, honestly. And yeah, it's quite the shame. We'll have to go check out the ambush site and see what happened, because yikes. That was a mess and a half. But until then, I hope you guys enjoy, have a wonderful rest of your night, as well as a wonderful next couple days. And we'll be hopefully seeing you back this upcoming Friday or Saturday. Well, probably just or, not and. But yeah, this Friday is actually my little sister, young Hannah's birthday. So we're going to be likely spending some time with my dad over there, and we'll see if we're back in time for stream. But it is about time to actually start up a new game of Vintage Story. It's something we played a couple times, or I think it was like 3 streams on the channel. And there's been some like really big updates. If you guys are familiar with Minecraft, I have a personal bias and think that Vintage Story is Minecraft, but better. I personally love Vintage Story a lot. Lots of good building options and just a lot of flavor, even for the vanilla game. So you can find us here next time. It'll be either Friday or Saturday, starting at 8 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And hope to see you all there. It'll be a new game, not quite for the channel, but we'll be starting fresh, and yeah, they got lots of new updates with lots of new enemies, and lots to explore, so hope to see you there. It'll be the new family stream clan game that we play weekly, and until then, we'll see you all next time, and we'll be back next Wednesday for more KCD 2. Hope to see you there. Thank you all. Have a good night, everyone. And as always, farewell. And a quick thank you to James for stopping by and saying hi into the chat. Farewell, everyone.